Good evening, everybody. It's another Tuesday night. Welcome to the stream. Another 3 rounds coming up of old school Magic. So, I feel like I should be disarming a bomb in a Bruce Willis film to this music. Yes, definitely so. So, a couple of things today. First and foremost, we got a little thing pretty awesome happened today. My son lost his first tooth this morning. So you see that he is smiling a big grin, missing a bottom tooth. So that was pretty exciting. And then another thing too is we have coming up is the Summer Derby. All right. So the Summer Derby is a multi-round, multi-day event. Pairings are given out in batches, and then batch 1, you see that we played that between June 6th and July 6th. We play that at the convenience of both players. Batch 2 will be July 8th through July 20th, and then top 16 is July 22nd through July 31st. So, pretty excited about playing in the Summer Derby. All right, the rules go by the Atlantic bands in restricted list, with the exception that Shahrazad is restricted because it's untimed, which of course, that's the thing. Normal reprint policy applies. And then obviously, we need to submit deck photos and things like that and all that other happy stuff. So just so everybody is aware, the differences when it comes to the major forms of old school Magic: Pacific, Eternal Central, Atlantic, and Swedish. All right, the ban and restricted list. The restricted list is pretty much the same for everybody. The banned list is the same for everybody. The restricted list, the power and such is fine. Then there's some differences here in the formats. Yes, in Pacific you can use infinite number of Plague Rats. No, it doesn't mean that the Plague Rats deck is any good. So, it is what it is. It's I appreciate everybody coming today, and we're gonna have some old school Magic. Last week, everybody voted for me to play Evil Eye of Orms by Gore, so we're gonna play a meme deck tonight with Evil Eye of Orms by Gore, Glasses of Urza, In the Eye of Chaos, and Sunglasses of Urza. No, I'm just kidding, everybody. Definitely not playing that. But Evil Eye of Orms by Gore is definitely going to be the star of the deck. It is the win condition in the deck, and here's what we've got. It is basically a blue-white control deck, splashing black for Evil Eye of Orms by Gore and Demonic Tutor. The object is to get to the mid-game, slam an Evil Eye, and protect it. And then here are our sideboard options here. I don't want to lose to burn, hence the reason I've got 2 COP Reds, and a couple of Blue Elemental Blasts, and a couple of Ivory Towers. Creature decks are an issue, so Wrath of God is there. I don't want to lose to enchantments, so Tranquility can go with the disenchants that are in my main deck. And then for more artifact hate, I've got Dust to Dust and Divine Offering to deal with creatures a little bit more efficiently without giving life. You've got a couple of terrors, and then City in a Bottle and Control Magic. So definitely some fun cards going on here. All right, so yeah, definitely looking forward to playing this and seeing what we can do. So I am waiting for my pairing, and then okay, I'll be playing against Joe Freshwater, round 1. So let's see where he is at. All right, we played against Joe Freshwater before. He is part of the Paladin crew, and he likes to play with big creatures, and he likes to play with Diamond Valley. Not saying that that's what he's playing tonight. We will have to see. So let's see what happens. So yes, Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. That is my win condition. So Oh, he's taking a phone call. All right. Okay, so Joe took a phone call from his boss, so no, that's fine. That's fine. So just so everybody is aware, if you at any point in time want to tell me that I suck, you can do it audibly by using the Sound Alerts extension. All right, for a little bit of bits, you can tell me I'm doing a good job sarcastically. 50 bits gets you the Final Fantasy victory fanfare. 100 bits, Game Over Man from Aliens. And then 250 bits tells me that I'm stupid from the movie UHF. And then 500 bits gets a very long laugh. That's the reason why it's 500, because it is extremely long. Trust me. All right, again, here's another picture of my kid with his tooth missing. And then this week's poll, just so everybody is aware. All right. We're doing things a little bit differently, but you can vote for the style of deck that I'm going to play next week. So, all right, the choices are Stasis Control Prison deck, a Bizarre Baghdad Reanimator deck, Candle Flare, or Field of Dreams. Now, if you follow the link that is in chat right now, you can vote. Now, you can only vote once, but during that vote, you can choose as many options as you wish. So, you can vote for 1, 2, 3, or all 4. Doesn't matter. Now, Stasis Control deck, Stasis is an enchantment that doesn't allow people to untap. Bizarre Baghdad is a land. Tap to draw 2 cards and discard 3 cards. So it's really good in a Reanimator shell. Candle Flare uses Candelabra of Tawnos and Mana Flare. Mana Flare is a 3-mana enchantment that gives you extra mana each time you tap a land. So you basically try to tap your lands for lots of mana and then use the Candelabra of Tawnos to untap all those lands and then retap all those lands again by netting extra mana, and then big fireball or disintegrate to the face. Field of Dreams Millstone deck is choice number 4. I have played against this deck before, so anybody who is familiar with the stream, you have seen this deck before. So go ahead and vote for which deck you want me to play next week. Now, this does not count for the Summer Derby. Sorry, guys. All right, the Summer Derby is next week, and I will be choosing the deck that I play. All right, it starts this weekend. When it comes to my matches for the Summer Derby, I will post both on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter when I'm going to be playing. I will give as much notice as possible. All matches will be streamed. So if you follow me on Instagram, you're friends with me on Facebook, or you follow me on Twitter, then you will get the updates. Otherwise, you should just make sure that you hit the notifications so that you know every time that I'm going to go online and I'm going to play. Because if you know when I'm online, you can watch, and you don't have to. You can participate in the chat. You can help vote for things and whatnot. So. Let me check to see what is going on. All right, so still waiting for Joe. We will get a time extension. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we will be starting as soon as Joe gets off his phone call. Sorry about the late start. It does happen. Life gets in the way. We will have a time extension. So again, just to show everybody what we are running today, Twitch chat voted last week for me to run an Evil Eye of Orms by Gore deck. I am not running a meme deck with Urza's Glasses of Urza in the Eye of Chaos and Sunglasses of Urza. I decided to run something somewhat legit. I don't know, how legit can you be with Evil Eye of Orms by Gore? But this is the control deck that I'm running today. So, you see all the Moxen, the power is all represented. Soul Ring, a couple of Fell War Stones, Brain Geyser, Regrowth, and Demonic Tutor, 4 counter spells and a mana drain, balance, 3 disenchants, and 4 swords to plowshares. Chaos Orb, 2 Jayemdae Tomes, 1 Disrupting Scepter, and then the card Recall. 20 lands, only 19 of them produce mana. Maze of Ith does not, but I felt that it would be necessary in this. Alright, so things that I'm worried about today, honestly, is an opposing Maze of Ith, an opposing Abyss, or a Drop of Honey, something that can kill my creatures. So definitely want to make sure that I can get the creatures on the table and get them to stick. As you can see, there is no other win condition in the deck other than Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. I didn't want to put a Mishra's Factory in there and possibly get a win because of that, especially since you guys voted for Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. So that's what I decided to do. I think that it's the right thing to do. So we will be starting as soon as Joe is ready. So once again, you can vote on what I play next week. These are the decks that you have to choose from. I would build either a Stasis Control Prison style deck, Bazaar Baghdad Reanimator deck, Candle Flare deck, or Field of Dreams Millstone. So Field of Dreams is a 1 mana world enchantment where each player plays with the top card revealed. Millstone means that it's a 2 mana artifact for 2 mana tap, and target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. So with a new nomenclature, you mill 2. So that's a nice control style deck. It is kind of fun. Maybe not. Who knows? Candle Flare is Candelabra of Taunos, which is a 1 mana artifact. For X in tap, you untap X target lands. So with Mana Flare on the table, a 3 mana enchantment that gives you extra mana each time your land is tapped. You tap your land all for extra mana, and then use the Candelabra to untap all those lands, floating extra mana, and then you retap them again for a large fireball to the face. Bazaar Baghdad Reanimator. Bazaar Baghdad is a land from Arabian Nights. Tap to draw 2 cards and discard 3 cards. So it makes it real easy to feed your graveyard. And then reanimation spells like Animate Dead especially make it really, really good. So for 2 mana you can return a creature from the graveyard to play. Any graveyard actually. Stasis Control. Stasis is a 2 mana enchantment. Players don't untap, but it has an upkeep of 1 blue. So you have to work around and manage that upkeep cost and make sure that you don't untap and you don't get to a situation where you can't untap or you can't pay for the stasis and then your opponent gets to kill you. So that's on the poll for next week. So definitely looking forward to seeing what we got. This week we've got an Evil Eye of Orms by Gore deck. This is the Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. Alright, what's nice about it, it's a 5 mana creature, which is a little bit high in old school, but it rivals Serra Angel, so whatever. It's a 3/6, and then none of your creatures other than Evil Eyes can attack. But Evil Eye of Orms by Gore can only be blocked by walls. Since there are so few walls played in the deck, as in like almost 0, that means that he's pretty much unblockable. That 6 toughness is huge. So if an opponent is playing red, they have to waste 2 burn spells in order to kill it, unless they've got a fireball. So that means 7 mana to kill this creature if they have a fireball, or 2 burn spells. So it is pretty decent toughness. Swinging in for 3 damage a turn is nothing to be nothing to scoff at. And then you'll see I basically built a control deck around it. Control the board with Swords to Plowshares, Disenchants, and then Lifelink in the main deck. I can use this on opposing like Serendibs or whatnot, or even put it on my own Evil Eye. So I don't want to stick an Evil Eye early unless I do it on like turn 1, because I want to be able to protect it. So hence the reason I've got 5 counterspells, 4 counterspells and a mana drain. And then I've got Disrupting Scepter so I can whittle away my opponent's hand. And then Jayemdae Tome so I can draw extra cards. So, we'll see how it goes. Now, out of the sideboard, pretty good sideboard when it comes to this kind of field. There are a lot of creatures in this format, so Wrath of God should go well with the pinpoint removal that I have, plus the balance that I have in the main deck. And then I have 2 terrors for additional creature removal. I also have 2 control magic so that I can just steal their dudes. So for additional life gain, other than the one single divine offering and the 2 Spirit Links, I've got 2 copies of Ivory Tower, which allows me to gain a life beginning my upkeep for each card greater than 4 that I have. Against red decks, I've got 2 COP Reds and 2 Blue Elemental Blasts. If I have to deal with too many creatures or permanents from Arabian Nights, I've got a single City in a Bottle. I got a couple of artifact removal spells with an additional Divine Offering in the sideboard to complement the one in the main deck, and then 1 Dust to Dust. For those of you who watched last week, I got blown out in my sideboarded games round 1 last week by Dust to Dust because of the fact that I was playing Twiddle Vault and I could only run 1 Time Vault, and Dust to Dust took care of that fairly well. Tranquility is there to complement the 3 disenchants that are in the main deck. As an unexpected way to deal with enchantments. So, again, Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. You see that I'm not running any enchantments other than the 2 Spirit Links in the main deck. So that Tranquility really isn't going to hurt me at all. So, let me double check to see what's going on with Joe. It looks like he is not yet returned from his phone call. So, again, I appreciate everybody's patience. We will get a time extension. So far, we are at, looks like 12 minutes for our time extension. So, I appreciate everybody hanging in there. I know it is kind of boring just to watch what I got on the screen and to listen to me babble on and on and on. But life does get in the way. So, it does happen. And I would hope that the same courtesy would be given to me if something happened where I had to be away. But speaking of things that happen in life, this is a picture of my son. This morning he lost his first tooth, so you can see that toothy grin there. It's missing one down in his lower teeth, just off center, one of his lower teeth. So he's 6 years old. I'm pretty happy that he finally lost a tooth. He wasn't feeling well yesterday or today. He didn't really want to eat, but didn't tell us until this morning that he had a tooth loose. So here he is. All right. Now, coming up, starting later this week, this is the structure for the Summer Derby. So I will be streaming at off hours. I will be streaming all of my matches. June 26th through July 6th is when we can play any of our Batch 1 pairings. Now, here's how it works. You get 4 pairings all at once. So it doesn't matter which order that you play them, as long as you play all of them. So I can play them all on the same day, or I can spread them out, or whatever. Also, what that means is that because the Summer Derby is open to anybody who plays old school throughout the world, I could end up playing against somebody who is halfway around the world. Could play against somebody who is, 10 minutes up the street. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen when it comes to the Summer Derby. So, after Batch 1 is done, then people get dropped from the event if they didn't participate. And then everybody's standing gets to see what their standings are, and then they get a new set of pairings based on those standings. And though that is the Batch 2 pairings, those are played between July 8th and July 20th. All right, if you look on the calendar right now, you'll notice that both of those time frames, they encompass 2 weekends. So, got plenty of time to play in those. And then if somebody makes the top 16, they get to play July 22nd through July 31st to get their top 16 matches done. Now, when it comes to the Summer Derby, we play by the Atlantic Banner rules. banned and restricted, with the exception that Shahrazad is restricted because of untimed. All right. Reprints are allowed, so all original art, original frame, non-foil printings. So revised fourth edition Chronicles, four and black bordered, four and white bordered, collector's edition, international edition, world championship cards, and artist proofs are allowed. No proxies. Playtest cards are permitted, which we do allow proxies in the Paladin League. So the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, you may see my opponents running proxies. All right. Then obviously we need to submit deck lists for that. There's something about unplayed matches. Spectators are recommended. So obviously I'm going to be streaming all of my matches, and then of course be excellent to each other. Now here are the differences when it comes to the old school formats. Pacific, you see, allows infinite number of plague rats. Doesn't mean that the plague rats deck is any good. Eternal Central is the four strip mine format that sees the most play. Paladin Magic on Tuesday nights is a slight modification of Eternal Central. Atlantic is what the Derby will be. So you see, Atlantic has the most number of cards unrestricted. The exception being, Strip Mine, and then all of the super powerful cards and things like that. So definitely excited for the Summer Derby, and then we'll be definitely streaming those. So I'm gonna check one more time on my opponent and see what is going on. I appreciate everybody sticking around in the stream. Yeah, sorry, you just have to listen to me talk right now in Babylon. But life gets in the way sometimes, and my opponent is taking a phone call. So, not exactly sure what's going on, and I am going to, I'm going to see. I'm going to message him. And I'm going to see, what's going on. All right. Asking if everything is okay. And we'll see if he replies, because I mean, I already messaged him once, so let's see. I'm hoping that we actually get to play some Magic. I'm hoping that we get to hoping that we get to see some things, and then you guys get to see some Magic. It would really suck to get a buy. Not gonna lie, I'm not here to get a buy, especially with the deck that you guys all voted for. A deck that runs with Evil Eye of Ormsby-Gore, and this is what we're running today. So I definitely want to play. I definitely want everybody to see how this bad boy does, and we'll see where we go from here. So I guess that he's not. Okay, somebody else is having internet issues. But all right, so thank you all for joining the stream. This is the deck that I'm running today. Still waiting on my opponent. My opponent got a phone call from his boss right as the tournament was starting, and we are now 19 minutes into the round. Still waiting for my opponent. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So let's see what happens, because I'd really like to play some Magic today. I think that. All right, Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. This is the card. This is the card that is the namesake card of the deck, and that is what you guys all chose. So this is the deck that we're running. Here's our sideboard. I went through that pretty quick. Okay, so here's the deck. All right, so you got the usual suspects with all the power, and Soul Ring, Brain Geyser, a bunch of restricted cards, obviously, and some counter spells, some disenchants, Disrupting Scepter, a couple of JMD tomes, and 4 Evil Eye of Worms by Gore. I did not add Mishra's Factory to the deck because everybody voted for Evil Eye of Worms by Gore. Mishra's Factory is not an Evil Eye of Worms by Gore, and I did not want to win a match with the Mishra's Factory. Another thing is I did not add red to the deck for removal for like bolts and fireballs and things of that nature because I didn't want to cheat the Twitch fans, the Twitch chat as to what the goal is for today. So, all right, if you guys have not done so, please vote for next week's deck. All right, next week we will be. Here are your choices. You can vote once if you follow the link that's in chat. However, when you do vote, you can choose as many of the options as you want in that one vote, so make them count. Either play a Stasis Control Prison style deck, a Bizarre Baghdad Reanimator deck, Candle Flare, which uses Candelabra of Taunos and Mana Flare to generate tons of mana and fireball my opponent to death, or a Field of Dreams Millstone style deck where Field of Dreams makes everybody reveal their top card, so Millstone will mill them for 2. And then, what do we got going on? I heard something. Maybe it's just my imagination. But, yeah, I'm still waiting for my opponent. It has been 21 minutes since the round started. I'm assuming that I'm going to end up getting a bye or something along those lines. But I do not know. Appreciate everybody sticking around. We're here to play Magic, and sometimes it happens where life gets in the way and we don't get to play Magic. But really cool life event for me today is my kid lost his first tooth. As you can see him smiling right there. He lost a bottom tooth today. He didn't tell anybody that he had a tooth loose until this morning when he didn't want to eat. He wasn't feeling so well yesterday, and then whatever. Okay, so Angelo is coming in. So,
Hey, my man.
Hey, Angelo, what's going on?
I think he's still stuck at work. I think he got called right back in. But if you want to play a game, so you're not sitting here doing nothing,
okay.
I wrapped my match, and I'm happy to jam some cards.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. All right, so everybody, this is Angelo. He is one of the Northern Paladins, and he is the tournament organizer for the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So he is going to be my opponent right now. We're going to jam some games, play some things, and have some fun. Did you win your first round?
I did. It went much faster than I would have ever expected for the deck I'm playing. I just drew all the gasoline I needed, which, happens sometimes, right?
Yeah, definitely happens. So, all right. So appreciate everybody sticking around, waiting 20 minutes for this to happen. Obviously, I guess I'm going to end up getting a match win. Hope everything's okay with Joe.
Me too.
And then, we'll play. The only bugger would be if Angelo and I have to play next round or something.
Right. That might be extra interesting because then we'll get to see more games with these decks, and that's cute. And while I would generally rely on a little bit of my opponent not knowing what's going on with this deck, it's not that important. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean it's all about fun. So, high roll or even or odd?
I'll go even.
Okay. It is a 4, so it is even.
Cool. I have one more card to deboard. I just have to physically find it. I know what it is. And I will play first.
I like that, playing that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm a fan. I got to meet him at the Deep Spawners Risk last year, Mr.
Mhm.
Anson Maddox and Brenda Maddox. Yeah, they were very chill.
Yeah, thank you for the tip and letting me know that I was having a problem with the volume on my opponents. What I did is I doubled my opponent's volume for the Twitch stream. So I definitely appreciate you giving me that heads up, and I'm hoping that it makes it easier to hear what my opponents are saying and doing. So
I'll make sure to mumble a lot so nobody can understand me.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm cutting, and let's see, a hand to 7. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's playable. It's keepable. I'm gonna lead with Urza's Tower. Pass.
Ooh.
There's your
Okay, I
spice.
will lead with an underground sea, and I will say go.
Awesome. Number two. I'm gonna play this here, Tropical Island, and I'm gonna tap that for a Sinbad.
Sinbad. Okay, I'm going to Ancestral.
Sounds good.
All set after that?
Yeah, I'm good. It's
Okay.
all yours.
Untap. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards. That's a lot of cards. Okay. How many cards do you have?
I think I have 5. Yeah, I got 5.
Okay. I think I'm going to time walk.
Time walk seems good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. All right. So I will discard down to 7, and then
Sounds
I
good.
will untap for my next turn. And
As I was saying before, I'm not running Time Walk in my deck, so you won't have to worry about me.
Okay. Basic Island and Felwarstone.
Sounds good.
Okay, go ahead.
Untap, draw. Okay, I'm going to activate Sinbad.
Okay, so you reveal your top card and draw it, and
it is not a land, so it gets discarded.
Discard it if it's a non-land.
I will then play Urza's Mine.
Sure.
And after that, I will pass back to you.
End step. I'm going to sword your Sinbad.
Okay, he's dead. And by that I mean removed. Yep. And I gain a life.
Alright, and then I'll untap, and I will draw. And how many cards do you have?
I have 5 still.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw. I will play a City of Brass.
Nice. Who did the border extensions on those?
This was a Dustin Brassard. These other ones were done by a gentleman in the Philippines, Christopherson.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. He has that's like one of his 2 names. And generally, it's great work. I got him for a great deal. I got him for about $12 a piece, which is obscene as far as I'm concerned. His altars are great. After I lay my City of Brass, you got a full mitt, right? 7?
I got 6.
6. Okay. I am going to pass to you.
Okay. I'll draw. I will play Chaos Orb.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Draw. Okay, I will drop a Tropical Island. Then I will play a Sylvan Library.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I will play a nothing. I actually think I'm just no. I'll play a Basalt Monolith for a pain to 20.
Okay.
Your go.
End step. I'm going to disenchant the Sylvan Library.
Sounds good. It's gone.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play another Underground Sea. And then I'm going to Divine Offering on the Basalt Monolith.
Sounds good. You'll gain 3, right?
23.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Never see that card run main deck. That's an interesting one. Draw, and then pass to you. You go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Mox Emerald.
Yep.
Pass to you. Go.
Draw. Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to pass to you.
Draw. 7 cards. Go ahead.
I have 6. Pass to you. Go.
Draw. Play Lotus. Go ahead.
I'll pass to you.
Draw. Play my own City of Brass.
So far, I'm getting
Albeit not as cool as yours, but.
Oh, sure.
And then I'll play a book.
Sounds good. I'm getting a very the deck feel from you, especially with that book play.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I will play a Lotus.
Sure.
I will play a Sylvan.
Yep.
I will... Ooh, so many cards. Play a Howling Mine.
Sure.
I will pass to you.
End stop. I'll take a point on 22. I'm gonna disenchant your Sylvan.
Sounds good. Sylvan's gone.
Alright, untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, draw for turn. Draw for the Howling Mine. Sapphire. Go ahead.
Untap, draw. Power Plant, I have a set now.
You have the set now. Lovely.
I mean, you have plenty of cards, so you'll be fine, right?
So.
I pass after that. Your go.
Okay, end step. I will draw a card with the Sandy Tome.
Sounds good.
And untap. Draw 1, draw 2. Island. I'm going to cast Regrowth on the Divine Offering.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Divine Offering on the Howling Mine.
Sounds good. You gain 2 to 24.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead.
Draw. Ivory Tower.
Sure. Cards in hand?
6. Pass to you.
Okay. I'll take a point and draw a card.
23.
Untap. Draw. Pearl. Activate my Chaos Orb.
Go for it.
Okay. We'll use my book as your tower.
Okay.
Hit.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Too many cards. Hashtag Nerd World Problems.
Yeah. I'll move to my end step.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll discard a balance. Go ahead.
Sounds like a plan. Draw. I'll drop another tower. Pass to you.
I will end step draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. Leyland.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Eye Wormsbygor.
Ormsbygor. He's the non-evil eyes can't attack. He's a 3/6. Is that right?
Correct.
Cool.
And you can go.
Cards in hand?
7.
Okay. Draw. One, 2, 3. Presumably you have like a bagillion counterspell backers, but well, I guess we'll find out. I'll play a Taiga.
Sure.
Yeah, I would expect you to have at least 2. I'm gonna crack this Lotus for red.
Sure.
I'm gonna lightning bolt your Ormsbygor.
Sure.
I'm gonna lightning bolt it again.
And I will counter the second lightning bolt.
Okay. Let's see here. I will fireball it for 3, taking a damage, 19.
Mana drain the fireball.
Okay, sounds good. I will cast Basalt Monolith.
Sure.
I will tap it for 3 colorless. I will spend 2 on Power Artifact, targeting Basalt Monolith.
Crack the Lotus for blue. Counterspell.
There it is. Then I will follow up with a Fireball for 4 on your Ormsbygor.
I will take a point for another blue.
Oh, I forgot to go to main phase. Great, you got it. You've got the last one. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have had that guy. Okay, it's your go.
Untap. Draw. Use the 4 colorless on the tome to draw a card. Demonic Tutor.
Mm-hmm. We can scoop here. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Good times. Yeah, you need to have, what was it, 4 counters? 3 counters? What do you have there? 4 counters?
4 counters.
Yeah, you had to have 4 counters.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to bait in with the, that monolith. I'm not actually playing Power Monolith. I just happen to have 2 monoliths and 1
Nice.
Power Artifact. And it's just like, yeah, why not? Just put it in, right?
Right. Might as well, right?
Yeah. For a situation like that, because if I didn't have to face 4 counters, I actually have the Fireball in hand. I can blow out, I can blow it out. So.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you could have 1 more counter spell. Power Sinks would do too, but I don't know if you're running them in your deck.
I decided not to run Power Sync and just run straight up counter spells.
I think I'm going to play pre-board because we don't know. We might actually get matched up.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not boarding.
Yeah. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, I'll play it up real quick and see if we can't get somewhere.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Sure, I'll keep it.
I'll keep as well.
It's not particularly good against you, but Tower, Sapphire, Sinbad, and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Underground Sea. Pearl. Swords of Sinbad.
Sounds good.
Go
21. Ahead. Draw. Power plant. Pass to you. You go.
Untap. Draw. Islands. Demonic Tutor.
You got it.
And I will say go.
Okay, I will use Tropical. Actually, I'll use the Sapphire for an Ancestral targeting myself.
I'll respond by Ancestral targeting myself.
You got it.
Okay.
Post Ancestral, I pass to you. It's your go.
Untap. Draw. Tundra. Sapphire. Cards in here?
I have 6.
Okay. Go ahead.
City of Brass, pass back to you.
Draw. Land. Time Walk.
Sounds good.
Time Twister.
Yeah, sounds good. That does not get shuffled. Did you play a land this turn?
Yes.
Okay. My monitor is over to the left, so I never actually get to see what you're doing while I'm looking at my own board.
Oh.
I should probably change where it is, but then I have to move my keyboard, and that's just, that's just too much work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
7. And then I will play a Mox and a Felwar. And then I'll go to my next turn.
Sounds good.
Okay. Draw. City Brass. Evil Eye.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Draw a card. Okay. I think this is the right play? Question mark. BBQ. WTF. Yeah, we'll lead with 1 pain for green. 19. I'll cast Channel.
What do you have untapped?
I have currently a Sapphire, a plant, and a tower.
Have you played a land?
I have not.
I'll counterspell the channel.
That sounds good. Kind of what I thought was going to happen. Figured it was worth trying. I'm going to tap Power Plant for a tower and play. Sorry, mine, and then I'm going to play a power plant. That's draw, and I pass to you.
Cards in hand, 5?
I have 5.
Okay. Alright, untap. Draw. Attack for 3.
No black, 16.
Disrupting Scepter.
Okay.
Make you discard.
I will choose Volcanic Island. And then?
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Well, that seems good. I think you're going to have to use another... Yeah, probably. Why don't we attempt to Earthquake for 6? That's how big that guy is, right?
Yeah, he's 6.
Let me see if I'm going to keep one floating or if I'm going to pay differently. Sure, I will keep one floating question mark. Nah, I won't. I'll just pay this other blue over here.
Okay, so Earthquake for 6. Resolves.
Okay, I'm at 10. You're at 14. And then feature being done. You go.
All set?
Yep, you go.
How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
4? Okay. Untap. Draw. Land for turn.
And you have how many?
What?
How many cards do you have?
3.
Got it.
Regrowth on the Twister.
Sounds like a plan.
Twister.
I'm gonna say this is a good hand. I've got whatever, doesn't matter. But we've got those guys are waiting on us now, so I think we should probably rock so we can get to round 2.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you for the games.
Yep, thank you.
Hope to see you again in 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
When we have pairings.
We'll see what happens. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry that it wasn't exactly what we had expected, but we did end up playing a little bit of games, and you guys got to see a little bit of how the deck is operating. So definitely
new pairing received.
Okay, new pairing received. So we'll record that as a 1-0 win. Sorry, as a 2-0 win. Whatever. We're 1-0. I'm not sure if it's not the greatest of wins, but we'll see what we can do when we play some actual games. So once again, this is playing Evil Eye of Orms Gore, and this is the deck that we're running. So I've got a new pairing, so let me talk to my opponent and we will see. Oh, look at that. My opponent is going to be Angelo, who we just played some games with. So yeah, that's how it happens sometimes. But he knows the deck. He's seen a little bit of what's going on. He's a little bit prepared. I'm a little bit prepared for him. So let's hope that we can have some fun magic. So I appreciate everybody joining the stream today. Again, if you have not yet done so, please make sure you vote for what I'm playing next week. All right. If you vote for what I'm playing next week, this will be on next Tuesday's stream. These are going to be your choices. So go ahead and follow the link that is in chat right now. You can choose any number of choices for your vote, but you can only vote once. So make it count. Today is primary day in New York State. So more importantly, if anybody is a registered Democrats, that's when the primary is more necessary today other than anything else. So, yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Hey, how are you?
First to get a real
Nice.
one with a
Nice.
preview match and all.
So,
Okay, let me make sure my deck is actually correctly set for the real match, because I may have a board card in still. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I am shy 1 card, so I got to figure out which card is boarded in still.
My Nightbot is deciding not to cooperate the way it wants to, but yeah, Holly wants me to play Candle Flare next week. So
Candle Flare,
yep.
Fun stuff. I like Candle. It's a lot of fun.
So next week, the choices are Stasis, Candle Flare, Bizarre Reanimator, or Field of Dreams. So
nice.
Okay.
This is one of those situations where I have to remember what that magical 15th sideboard card was, because the deck is brand new and I've got so many weird singletons going on.
Yeah. Even or odd?
I'll go odd this time.
And it is a 4. So it is even. So I get to be on the play.
Okay. That's what it was. Yup. Right? Let me make sure, because I should only have 1 of those main deck. Not 2. Got a lot of weird singletons. Yep, that's exactly right. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah. I always look forward to this Tuesday night. I haven't done a deck repeat since the Singleton 77 in quite a while, though.
I'm mulliganing. Are you mulliganing?
I haven't seen my opener yet, so thank you for the information. I will let you know before you have to make another decision. Okay, 7, 7. Deck there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Against that deck? Son of a biscuit. Let's see. I'm on the draw. Fine. I'm on the draw. Fine. I'm on the draw. I'll keep this. This is trash. Keep my trash. It's a very questionable keep.
I'll keep this one.
Sounds good.
Put that one back. And then I will start with C into Jet. Go ahead.
I will play tower into another tower, Ivory Tower. Pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Tundra. Go ahead.
Gain 2 to 22.
Okay.
Draw. I will play. Nothing. Pass to you.
All right. Draw. Go ahead.
Gain 3 to 25. Draw a card. And I will then play Power Plant. Your go.
Draw. Go ahead.
Gain 3 to 28. And then I will play my land drop of this Taiga. Pass to you. You go.
Draw. Land. Go ahead.
Gain to 31. Draw. I will tap for a Sol Ring.
Okay.
I will pass to you.
Draw. Go ahead.
Gain 3, 34. I will play Chaos Orb.
I'll mana drain that.
Okay. Got a mana drain on you. I will then play Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Mana drain, mana drain. How do I feel about that? I haven't played a land drop. Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to cast a Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
Discarding a tower, a orb, a Howling Mine, another tower, power artifact.
Time Walk, 2 counter spells, Regrowth, Disrupting Scepter, and Swords of Plowshares.
I didn't play a land, so I hope I drew one. Here is a Taiga. Then after that, I pass to you. It's your go.
End step, disenchant your tower.
You got it. It's disenchanted.
Untap. Draw. I've got 2 colorless. And I'll play a Tundra. And I will play a Pearl. Use the 2 colorless to play a book.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Tron?
Yep.
Um, 3 for a Basalt Monolith.
Sure.
It's like, do I go Gusto here or what? Seems like you either have a counterspell or well, you probably have so much disenchant mana. Sigh. Dun, 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 dun. Well, great. Then I will cast another Basalt Monolith.
Okay.
And then I... Yeah, I can deny you a card by casting a card, so that seems smart. I will tap mine and Taiga for regrowth.
Targeting.
Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
I will then cast Wheel of Fortune. Tapping one of these. 2 colorless floating still.
Ancestral in response.
Mm-hmm.
Counterspell the wheel.
Did you just draw it?
Yes, I did.
How lucky!
Mm-hmm.
I will then...
You've got 2 colorless left?
Yeah, I have 2 colorless left. I'll just burn 2 to 32. Your go.
Yeah. Okay. Untap. Land. Felwar Stone. Geyser for 4.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
I mean, I could have. This is not untapped. It's tapped. I could have jammed that mana into my monolith, but not paying attention. I will play a Sylvan Library.
Yep.
And then I'll do it like this, untapping this.
Yep.
And then I pass to you. It's your go.
Untap. Draw. Scrublands. Disenchant the Sylvan.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, got it, okay. Draw. I will play a City of Brass and pass to you.
End step, I will draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. You have how many cards?
3 cards.
Okay. Draw. Island.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Tower.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Chat was waiting for you to cast a Karn, by the way.
Yeah, right, exactly. 12. Wonderful. I like it. 12. I have a total of 18, 19, 20. 1? So 3, 6, 12, plus 6 more is 18, 22. I got 22. Sure. I can burn off a 21 point counter, or sorry, disintegrate at you.
Draw a card. Scoop.
Oh, it's good! How
It's all
lucky.
in my hand. Yeah.
How fortuitous. I figured I couldn't win. The last 2 cards in my hand were the same card and totally.
Well, there was only one counter
trapped
spell left in my deck, so I either had to draw the counter spell or I had to draw something else to gain me some life. So.
Sure. Jeepers. I have a lot of cards against you. 12. I've got 12. I guess apparently I hate the deck enough to board 12 cards against it.
I'm surprised since it doesn't see that much play in
it's not really like that. It just happens that they happen to be good against that. Okay. I mean, but it's sorry, the deck by Gore? Evil Eye the deck? I don't know. What's the name?
I don't know. I didn't name this one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. What do the followers have to say? Come on, let's name the deck.
Yeah, I know. Everybody should name what I'm playing. Excuse me.
How do I even take 12 cards out?
You don't. That is way overboarding, I do believe.
Well, I mean, but like, so much of my stuff isn't good against you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's an auto out. I'm not keeping Brain Geyser against you. What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I already have a real shortage of blue mana sources anyway. No sense in. Oh man, rough. Okay, fine. 11. 11 seems better. You know what card's trash against you?
What?
Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have a Mishra's. I haven't seen it yet, but whatever. The card's pretty trash against you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 heavy still. But Sinbad, I want to keep you. See ya, Sinbad. Okay, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, I guess that would make that would be a smarter pull. I can run a card heavy. I have 28 sources after all. Let me make sure these are the right board choices. Yeah, I mean, that's what they are.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play first.
Try to get these board cards separated from each other and shuffle, shuffle.
I'll keep this hand.
Sounds good. This is game 4, I mean 2.
Yeah.
Oh, am I about to shuffle my deck upside down? I was totally about to upside down shuffle. Whew. Missed that one by just a hair.
So there was a couple of weeks ago, I only boarded in one card in a match. And then, of course, I shuffled it in upside down. Didn't realize until I drew it. I was like, oh.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I've got a keeper. Oh, let's see. It's a swing and a miss. Shuffle, shuffle.
All right, I'll keep this one. So.
No colored mana and and I had 3 Tron lands, but not the right 3. Tower plant.
So the first hand that I'm mulling in the way, game 1, was my only land was Mazavith.
Yeah.
Seems like not a good one to keep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've got 7. I will keep the 7. I will pitch this. Ooh, hold on. Is that the right one to pitch? Yeah, that's the right one to pitch. Cool.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. C, Pearl, COP red. Go.
Cool. Love it. This is genius. I will play Lotus, Sapphire, Ruby,
Tilt
Plant.
your hand back.
I'm going to play all my cards.
Okay.
I have 6 mana, so I'm playing Sylvan, mine.
Okay.
Thank you for the tip, though.
Yeah.
And it's your go.
All right. Untap. I'll draw 2. I will play a land, a Sapphire, and a Fellwar Stone.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Which taps for nothing, literal nothing. Okay, I'm gonna be drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I get to put some or keep some, and then I get to draw 2, right? Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, that card for sure I'm gonna keep. I'm not at that high life total this game. And then I will pay 4 to get this card out of my way. 16. And put these back on top.
You put one card back on top?
I'm sorry, I'm actually. Oh yeah, you actually don't have to pay that. I put 2 cards back on top.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't take any damage.
Yeah.
Then I get to look at these 2 and then decide if I want to keep any for 4. And the answer to that question is emphatically no.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going to do it, you would have done it the first time to see an extra card.
Yeah, I was doing bad math because I already had an extra card. I play a tower and then I pass to you. It's your go.
Okay, untap. Draw. Tundra. Go ahead.
Draw. 4 cards. Keep these 2. that back, play a Taiga, and pass to you.
Draw. Draw. Underground. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4. Keep these 2. Play a city. Play a ivory tower.
Okay. How many cards do you have?
2 cards.
Sure.
And pass to you.
Draw. Draw. Twister.
Time Twister. It's good by me. I mean, I don't like refilling you for 7 cards with a chance to kill that tower.
Yeah.
I mean, the odds are pretty good, but I definitely don't mind getting +5 cards right now.
Sure. And
I was sitting on
I needed to get the chaff out of my hand because I drew all lands and something else. So
sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I will cast Time Walk.
Pause. Red Elemental Blast.
Okay. Cards in hand? 6 now?
I have 6.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap, gain 2 to 22.
Yep.
And then draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Of these 4, I would definitely keep this wonderful Urza's Mine that's on top. Get my Tron set. And then I will play a second Ivory Tower.
Okay. You have how many cards in hand?
6 cards in hand.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my sideboard real quick. Make sure that I boarded the way I wanted to board. Yep. Okay.
Cool. Pass back to you.
Untap. Draw 1. Draw 2. Tundra. 6 cards in hand?
6 cards in hand. You got it. You have 6 as well? Is that what you're saying?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards.
7, got it. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to Divine Offering a tower.
7 cards in hand. I'm going to power sync that for a lot. A lot being, how much do you have untapped currently?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 mana available.
Great. I will do it for 7.
Okay. I will tap my 4 lands. And then I will cast Demonic Tutor.
Sounds good.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually, upkeep. Untap, upkeep. So actually, upkeep first for 1 point to 23, and then draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take these 2 cards. So starting with playing a tower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I pass back to you. I actually should have gained incorrectly because I had 2 towers, but whatever. Your go.
Draw. Would you only gain 1? Again, so you can gain the second one. It's fine.
Okay, I'll correct it. Yeah, I only gained 1 when I was supposed to gain 2.
Draw 2 because Howling Mine. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
Underground Sea. Go ahead.
I'm gonna gain 4 to my upkeep to 28. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna pick up these 2 cards, 1 and 2.
If he puts the 2 cards back for the library, he's just going to draw those same 2 cards.
Yeah.
So there's no point in him drawing those cards just to put them back.
Yep, exactly. I'm gonna spend 3 on a Basalt Monolith.
Sure.
Afterwards, I pass to you.
Draw 1, draw 2. I will play Tundra.
Mm-hmm.
Move to my end step.
Sounds good.
Discarded Desert.
Desert, I love that card.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
gain 6 to 34. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sure, why not? Why don't I put those 2 cards in my hand? And I will play a Urza's Mine.
Yeah.
I'll spend green and red for another Sylvan Library.
Okay.
I'm setting myself up for that disc, clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to pass back to you with 7 in hand.
Okay. Draw 1. Draw 2. Plains.
Mm-hmm.
Disenchanted Tower.
How much untapped mana do you have access to? 9?
6, 7, 8, 9.
I am going to power sink for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, I have to tap it a different way. 3, 6, 8, 10 for 10. Power sink for 10.
1 second. I need to look something up.
You got it.
For 10?
Yes, sink for 10.
Okay, so I'll tap my 6 lands.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead.
Yep, okay, cool. Don't untap the monolith, obviously. That stays tapped. And then I'm going to draw. Oh, actually, gain 6 to 40, then draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to...
Your hands have been better this match than they were in our practice games, and my hands have been infinitely worse.
It's true. Okay, I'm going to pay an 8 to draw all 4.
Sure.
So I'm down to 32.
Okay.
And then I'm going to keep these cards. I'm going to keep these cards over here because I can then draw 2 more.
Yep.
And look at them. And see if I want to back some of these. I'm going to put back... Yep, I'm going to put back one of these drawn for one of these, and then the other one that have my hand back. So I put back 2, and then that's it. I'm going to just pick up my hand and go. Okay, so first things first, this Mox Emerald's going to get played. Then Urza's Power Plant's going to get played.
Mm-hmm.
Then Winter Orb is going to get played.
Mana Drain on the Winter Orb?
I will Red Blast that.
Sure.
So Winter Orb makes it. And then after that, yeah, I really should. I'm gonna shatter your Mox Pearl. Or, yeah, Mox Pearl. Yeah, because I want to put you off the mana right now.
Had a white before it happens.
Okay, sounds good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna end up moving to combat.
Sure, I'll mana burn 1.
Okay, puts you at 19. And you've got no sources of mana, correct?
Correct.
So 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's really not enough. That's really not enough. 14. I mean, it's better than not doing it, right? Yeah, cool. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I will disintegrate you for 13, putting you to 6, and me to 20, 31, because I take a pain from that City of Brass.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass to you. Your go.
Alright. Untap. Draw 1. Draw 2. Lay land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead.
Untap tower. Mox. I have 4 cards, gaining nothing. Draw 4 off of library and mine. I will draw these 2 cards and play a Urza's Mine.
Okay.
And then pass to you.
End step. Ancestral myself.
Sure. Go for it.
1, 2, 3. Untap. Draw 2. 1, 2. Ruby. Soul Ring.
That's good right now.
Scrubland is my lane for turn. Cards in hand?
I have 5.
Move to end step. I'll discard an island. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be gaining 2 to 33.
Yep.
But I'm also going to be untapping this end of turn before we get to my untap. So untapping that, then gaining 2 during my upkeep. Then I'm going to also untap land. That land's going to be an Urza's Tower. Then I'm going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I am going to keep 3. So I'm going to pain 4 to 29, and then draw 2. The 3 that I drew are right on top of my hand right there. Okay, so pick up my 3. Put back 1, 2 question mark. That'll look at my hand. Yeah, these 2 go right back on top. Okay, so that's where I stick for pain. Then I'm going to play a tropical island.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play a 3, 4 for an icy manipulator.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna play Lotus.
Okay.
Then I'm going to spend 2 for Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Then I am going to pass to you.
End step.
Mm-hmm.
Disenchant on the icy.
Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many counter spells or mana drain like in your yard?
Mana drain. No counter spells.
Okay. Thinking. While that's on the stack, I'm going to activate my Chaos Orb.
Resolves.
Choosing Circle Protection Red.
Sure.
Using my Icy as the target. Messy battlefield. Hits.
Okay.
And then the disenchant happens and my Icy goes away.
Yep.
And it's your go.
Cards in hand?
I have 4.
Okay. Untap, untap, untap. What else am I going to untap? I guess we'll go with a Tundra. Okay. And I will draw 1 and draw 2. Play an Underground Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Circle Protection Red.
Mm-hmm. Figured that was coming.
Mm-hmm. And you can go.
Okay, I have 4 cards. I'm not doing anything during end step, so I just untap a land. It's going to be a tower. My Moxes, and then draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 8.
Okay.
21. And then
you gotta get out of the habit of putting them with your hand.
They're right on top. I'm gonna look at 2 more. I'm gonna switch this card with this card from my top.
Okay.
And you're right. Okay, then I'm gonna play Icy Manipulator.
Yeah.
Okay. Manipulator's here. And then I have 7 cards in hand and pass to you.
Okay. Untap, untap, untap. Draw 1, draw 2. Islands. Chaos Orb.
Yes, Chaos Orb resolves.
Go ahead.
End of turn, I'm going to tap down one of your lands. One of your dual lands, let's say the Tundra.
Okay.
And then move on in my turn. I'm untapping the artifact and a tower. And I'm gaining 6 from my double towers because I have 7 cards in hand.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up to 27. Drawing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll draw these 2 cards. I don't care about the rest. I'm going to play this mine. And then I'm going to move to discard.
Hold on. Don't discard. I got something during your end step.
Cool.
I'm going to activate the Chaos Orb.
Yes. Go ahead and... Oh, hold on. Activating Chaos Orb. I'm going to respond by tapping down your Tundra with my Icy. And then go ahead and choose.
Cards in hand?
I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, I'm gonna choose your Icy. We're gonna use my COP.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Move to my turn? No, you still have to discard, right?
Yeah. I never even got to use my Icy on my orb. It wasn't going to benefit me much anyway. Discarding Taiga.
Okay. All right, so I'll untap the Soul Ring, Mox, Tundra. I will draw 1, draw 2. Two mana for a Felwar Stone. And I'm going to cast Regrowth on my mana drain.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got nothing end of turn. Untap this. Untap a... I don't think I have any more plants. I guess we'll go for towers. Yeah, we'll go for a mine. I have 7 cards in hand, so I'm going to go up to 33 for life. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I am going to keep 2. 2? Yeah, 2. And then I'm going to play a City of Brass. And I'm going to play a Nevin Neural's Disc.
Tapped, of course.
Yeah, so, yes, of course. Yes, it's tapped, of course. I gotta pay for it, though. That's the thing. So let's see. I guess we'll do that and that.
Disc resolves.
Pass to you.
Untap, untap, untap. Untap. Draw 1. Draw 2. Scrubland. Recall x equals 2.
I'm gonna red blast that.
Cards in hand?
I have 6. I ain't scared of no mana drain.
I'm going to mana drain my own recall.
Mana drain your own recall.
It's my first main phase, so, you know.
I mean...
I'll get the mana back, so...
Yeah, I mean, you'll have 5 mana? Sure, go for it. It's all good.
Okay. Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second main, I got 5 colors.
Mm-hmm.
Geyser myself for 5.
I'm gonna let that resolve. Divine Offering.
I got nothing. Move to end step.
Fair enough.
I'll discard 2 Cities of Brass. And, Island.
Untap. And one of these guys. This guy, draw 1, 2. Oh, upkeep, I had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to gain 4, excuse me, to 37. And then draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's an interesting series of cards. I guess I'll just draw those 2 cards. And then I will play a Volcanic Island. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. I can't believe I'm going to give you the chance. But I need to give you the chance. So pass to you, go.
Okay. Untap all of these artifacts. Move all of those tap lands over there. And I will untap one of the seas. Draw 1, draw 2. Move to end step. I have 9 cards.
Okay, so I think the math says I'm supposed to blow my disc. So I'm gonna blow my disc. We're gonna blow my disc with this here Mox Emerald during your end step.
Okay.
All the things to the yard. So many things.
And then I will discard a Balance and a Jam-Day Tome.
Okay. Untapping all my things for once and drawing 1 card for once.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play 1 land. I've got you at 6, so I'm gonna try to murder you as many times as I can. Murder attempt number 1. We will attempt to Earthquake for 6.
Counterspell.
Murder attempt number 2. I will try to Fireball you for 6.
How many cards are in your hand?
I have 5 cards in hand.
Blue Blast.
Blue Blast is good. I will attempt to disintegrate you for 6. I take a pain from that.
Alright, that's game.
Woo! Oh my god.
Took forever.
It did. Sitting on Flash Counter, Twister, Wheel, and Disintegrate. So I had the counter backer there.
I had nothing left in the deck. I mean, I could have gotten my Evil Eyes, but that was pretty much it. I had another Blue Blast, Divine Offering. Yeah, there wasn't a lot going on left after that.
Fair enough.
And then, I mean, a Dust to Dust at some point in time would have been nice. But
I hear you there. I have 3 Libraries main and I think 2 Towers main. I brought in, obviously, the Flash Counters. I brought in Shatter, too, because I was worried about your Tomes, because if you get a Tome out, you can get ahead.
Yeah, by the time I drew a Tome, like, I had so many lands that were tapped that it took, like, 11 turns for me to actually make it worth my while, and it just wasn't, so...
Totally. So I think I ended up opting to go 10 cards in. Where's my 10th card? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, sorry, it was more than that. It was 11, right? Isn't that what I said? It was 11 cards in because a pair of Power Sinks, which were MVPs. They did good. That's what got you into that tap state with that Winter Orb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Winter
I took
Orb
out...
was good.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken out Hurricane, but I didn't know you were running Cop Red. I should have figured it. Pair of Bolts, Sinbad, Brain Geyser, Channel, 1 Manipulator, Power Artifact, and a pair of Drop of Honeys that I have main board, which end up just being a green kill spell. At least, a 1-for-1. Usually
right. It would only be a 1-for-1. It's not...
And I had a second disc I could bring in, a Meek Stone, another Earthquake, and a Shatter, but didn't make any sense. I already bought 11 cards against you.
Surprised the disc. With all of the artifacts and enchantments and such that you're running, I'm surprised you have disc at all.
Because you're running so many artifacts, it could be advantageous. But I hear you. And in that case, it did. It actually won the game for me. That was the card that I needed to win it, to get rid of the Cop, which I wasn't planning on. But I have only Orb, trying to tap you down, Hurricane, which I pulled out. Right. So yeah, I have to get you tapped down, which is really not easy to do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's why it took
so long. I got
long.
enough discipline to...
Right, yeah. I mean, it's interesting in a timed scenario, too. Like, I wish it wasn't, because then you have the time to kind of fully, spread your wings and just make every play correct. But I don't think we were particularly rushed. We would have gone to flips if you'd have won that one.
Right.
So, for sure. Yeah. Well, GG's, my friend.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the games. Appreciate it, man.
Of course, pleasure to be on your stream.
Yep.
Hi, everybody, and bye, everybody. Cheers.
Take care. Well, that was interesting. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. That was round 2. So there wasn't much going on round 1. Pretty much got a bye. Last week, people voted for me to play Evil Eye of Orms-by-Gore. So this is the deck that I'm running today. It is an Evil Eye of Orms-by-Gore version of the deck. It's a pretty controlling deck. Yeah, I got hurt really badly by that Winter Orb. Yeah, here's the sideboard here. The
New
cards
pairing
that came in
received.
were the 2 COPs, the 2 Blue Blasts, the Divine Offering, and the Dust to Dust against him. Maybe I should have brought in the towers. I don't know, but I figured things were good enough with the sideboard plan. So, yeah, that's what we got today. So new pairings up. So let's see what I've got for my newest pairing. Mike. Mike is also streaming, so feel free to feel free to check out his stream as well, Crimson Wizard. And yeah, so that could have gone differently, could have been better, could have been worse, I suppose, but like I told him,
Round timer started.
The draws that I had in our games that didn't count for anything were infinitely better than the draws that I had in our actual games. And that's, again, variance is a thing. It's part of Magic. So, what you gonna do? Oh, here he comes. How's it going?
Ooh, good. How about you?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. What is, I don't recall off the top of my head, what is your Twitch handle?
It's Crimson Wizard _MTG.
Crimson Wizard _MTG.
Mm-hmm. It's on Melee too if you ever need it.
Okay. Okay. So I just typed your name into the chat, everybody. So Mike also streams Magic. So if you follow Crimson Wizard _MTG, you can get some more old school Magic content from him. And I don't know, how often do you stream? Just Tuesdays?
At least I hope so.
What was that?
Yeah, just Tuesday.
Just Tuesdays?
Just Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep, I wanna try and stream some other days, but other than Tuesday, my work schedule is inconsistent.
Yeah.
So I can never get a day nailed down.
I gotcha. I just got a tier 1 sub from Infodam. I don't know.
Nice.
Well, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that. Okay, even or odd?
I'll take odd.
That is odd. It is a 3.
Sweet.
Okay.
I will be on the play.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Adam White. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, this is fun.
I'll try it.
All right, I will lead with a tower and pass it back.
Draw. I will play a sea and a lotus. Go ahead.
Nice.
Well,
I'll
I'm glad
go
you could be here,
mine,
Adam. Appreciate it. Is that a mine?
and I'll pass. Yep, mine.
Okay. I'm having a hard time seeing what's on your screen.
Oh, is it blurry?
Draw. Yeah, very much so.
Huh. I was having internet issues the other day. I hope my connection doesn't drop.
Okay. Just let me know if it does. I mean, obviously
Okay.
I'll see. So, Tundra and go ahead.
Okay. I'll go Volcanic and pass it back. No natural Tron.
Draw. Island, go ahead.
Okay. Power plant. So Tron assembled.
Oh, silly me. I didn't switch over to show the table because I'm a doofus. Sorry about that. Thanks, guys. Okay. So Tron assembled.
Yep. I'll go for a Fireball for 7.
Counterspell.
Ooh, yep. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. City. Crack the Lotus for white. Play a Chaos Orb. And use the other whites to activate my Chaos Orb. We're going to use my city to get rid of your tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. I move it forward like you're gonna you're gonna actually flip on the tower.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I gotta switch some other things too. So yeah, because we went to time, I didn't get to update certain things on that. And then the Selene,
gotcha.
I left it as if round 32. I left it on just me, and nobody really wants to see me.
No worries. I was changing my overlay before, and I forgot to move my life counters.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like behind the title for a good portion of the stream.
Huh.
Well, I'm gonna play a tower.
Of course.
And sandbagging it.
Yeah.
And I'll Fireball for 7 again.
Okay, and then I'll counterspell again.
Ooh. Yep. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Scrublands.
Mm-hmm.
JMD Tome.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good
Go
one.
ahead.
All right. Untap, draw. Play a City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a point. Fireball for 8.
Sure. I'm at 12.
Go ahead.
Untap. Cards in hand?
3.
Okay. Draw.
It's never what you want to hear.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You've cast 3 fireballs already, or 2 fireballs and a
I
dispel?
have
Yeah,
3
3
fireballs.
Okay.
Okay. So I have 8 mana. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and well, no. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Suchi,
Sure.
and I'll pass the turn.
End step. I'm going to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. Spirit Link on your Suchi.
Ooh. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. End of turn. I'll float a Coalesce and Psyblast you.
You have a colorless floating.
I do.
Cards in hand.
2.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm at 8.
Okay. I'll take 2 down to 17.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll take 1 off the mana burn.
Sure.
I'll take another point down to 15 and bolt you.
5.
All right, untap. Draw. Okay. Interesting. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna float 2 Coalesce and cast a Time Walk.
How many cards?
1.
Counterspell.
Nice. I'm gonna take a point and use the 2 floating to wheel.
Sure. Evil Eye, Disenchant, and Spirit Link.
Nice. Okay.
You have no colored mana, correct?
I have none. I haven't played a land this turn, but I also didn't draw a land this turn, so that's a little unfortunate. So let's go 2. I'll float a Coalesce and play a Sol Ring.
Okay, you were already floating a colorless, weren't you?
No, I spent it all on the wheel.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sol Ring's good.
Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Still floating a Coalesce. I'll play another Su-Chi.
Sure.
And then I'll pass, because the other one is Spirit Linked.
Yeah. End step. I will Swords the one that doesn't have the Spirit Link.
Mm-hmm. I'll go up to 18.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Plant.
It's getting tricky now.
Yeah. Recall X equals 1.
Sure.
I'm going to ditch a Brain Geyser.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get back a counterspell.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll draw. I'll play a Volcanic.
Yep.
And I'll go float 2. Actually, float 1. I'm gonna disintegrate you for 1, floating a Coalesce.
Counterspell.
Yep. I'll use another red and the Coalesce, disintegrate for
Yep, that's good.
1. Yeah. GG. How's the resolution on my side? Is it still
Terrible.
Huh. I wonder why that is. It's fine on my end.
Are you using Wi-Fi?
No, I've got the Ethernet. Huh. Because yours is fine on my side.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's something with me because my internet's been having issues all day. Do you think if I refreshed the page, would that do anything?
My internet speed is 270 right now, so just showing it on chat. Okay.
Definitely not you.
I will refresh the page. Yep. So I'll be right back. Better.
Here. Is that any better?
Yes.
All right. So you're playing the Evil Eye deck, right?
Yep.
Nice. Very curious to see how that actually turned out. Let's see here.
You are the second Tron deck that I've played.
Yeah, I think there's 3 total, which is really funny because we only have 5 people.
Yeah. Wonder why there's so few people this week.
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing happening this week that wasn't happening last week,
Right.
so I don't know. probably fine for sideboards. Are you playing in the Summer Derby?
Yes, I am.
Nice. I am too. I have no idea what I want to play, though.
Yeah, that's why I posted that I'm going to need some help later this week so I can set up new OBS scenes depending on what people want to play on. So it's not just for Whereby, because some people don't like Whereby for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to come up with a solution for different size screens, so I don't have to make a source for every single size on my screen. But the only thing
you do it as a source. Yeah, see, I do it as a screen capture. So.
Or yeah, that's what I mean. Like I just screen record from Whereby and then crop it to my needs.
Yeah.
But if their screen is a different size, it'll crop all weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard, I don't know how to do this or if this is actually true, but I heard there's a way you can just directly pull the video feed into OBS somehow and not have to worry about screen recording at all, which not only ups the frames.
Yeah, because all I'm doing right now is, where is it? Yeah, display capture. That's what I'm doing. So there's no recording involved because it takes up too much bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just using the display capture. I've got 2 monitors, and it takes the second monitor, or whatever's on the screen.
Yes, display or window capture. I can keep this.
I'm not done sideboarding yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was your hand. I was trying to shuffle up really quick.
No.
Yeah, I was hearing. I don't remember if it was you or somebody else who was telling me about this, but it's not even like you could have Whereby open, but then the video feed you don't actually get from Whereby. It's like you're kind of intercepting it, the video as it's coming into Whereby, and you just use that directly instead of getting it from Whereby or Skype or wherever.
Yeah. Again, I'm just using display capture, so I don't have to. I don't know a bunch about this stuff, but all it's doing is it's taking what's on the screen and transmitting it through. So.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know about that kind of thing, and B, I don't.
Me either. I couldn't figure it out.
I don't want to use so much bandwidth, as well, so that there are issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to have to mess around with just full screening my opponent on Whereby and then doing something else for my video. That could work.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what other people do. Like I've seen streams where, it's people at different places or whatever, and it's not like they're on Whereby or anything. So I'm not exactly sure how it's working, but...
Yeah. How do you know they're not on Whereby?
I asked.
How do you know that... Oh, okay.
I can't remember. Like, overseas, a lot of them use Jitsi.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
So you said you're keeping?
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep as well.
Sounds good. You are up first whenever you're ready.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Tundra, Sapphire, Fellwar Stone, go.
Nice. I'll go Mine, Ruby, and pass.
Untap. 6 cards, right?
Yep, 6 cards. Is this Lotus into Mind Twist?
Yeah, no, really. sea. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll play a city and pass.
End step, I'm going to disenchant your Ruby.
Response, I'll take a point and Psyblast you.
Sure. I'll take 4. 16.
All right, I'll go down to 17, and that is good.
Yep. Okay. Untap. Draw. Cards in hand?
5.
I think this is right. Balance. 3 cards.
Okay. Yeah, that seems good. So I will discard a Suchi and a Disintegrate.
Okay. And then I will play a Maze of Ith and say go.
Nice. I'll go Tower and Chaos Orb.
Okay.
And I'll pass because you have enough for Disenchant now with that Felwar Stone, so no point in trying to get around it.
Draw. Underground Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
How many cards do you have?
2.
Okay. I'll play a Sapphire and... Sure, why not? Let's go 1, 2, 3. I'll take a point down to 16 and Twister. I have not played a land that yet, if that impacts your decision.
Divine Offering on your Chaos Orb in response.
All right, I'll activate it.
Sure.
I'll go for... I should probably go for Maze of Ith. So I'll use this. Let me move my mic.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. All right. And
Twister good?
resolve. Yeah.
It's cool.
So you haven't played a land, but you have no mana floating.
Yeah, that is
Pretty much
correct.
Okay.
I would have liked to have that tower, but
Yeah. Well, that's why
that was a good play. Yeah. I mean, knowing my luck, I'll probably just draw no lands.
4, 5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, something. Okay, it's not nothing. I'll play a power plant, so I have Tron.
Lovely.
2. I can't really do much with it yet, though. I'll play a Soul Ring floating a Coalesce, and I'll take 1 from Burn.
Okay.
Down to 15, and I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. So you've got 5 cards?
I do.
Okay. So I will go Island, Pearl, Lotus.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like you got the better end of that time, Twister. Let's see. I'll play another tower. And I'll pass.
Draw. Jet. Island.
Mm-hmm.
Cards in hand?
5.
Go ahead.
Okay. End of turn. I will take a point down to 14 and bolt you.
Sure. 12.
All right. Go to my turn. Okay. Let's go third tower. And we'll do... You're at 12, you said?
Yep.
All right. I'll do 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll take a point. 13. I'll float a Coalesce. Disintegrate you for 12.
Blue blast.
Nice. Go ahead.
Take a point of burn.
Yes. Down to 12.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Draw. That's not bad. I will play a Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Volcanic.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw. Land. Pass.
All right. I'll go Power Plant and pass. Got all the Tron lands.
Yeah. Pass.
I would like a JMD Tome or something. Mine. Go ahead.
Pass.
All right. I'll go 1, 2, 3. So that's 9 with the towers. 10, 11, 12, or no, 11, 12, 13, and a red. Disintegrate for 13. Actually, make it 15.
All right. Counterspell.
Counterspell. I'll Red Blast. Go to 11.
Cards in hand.
1.
Counterspell.
Oh no. Yep, you got it. Go ahead.
How many X spells are in your graveyard now?
I have 2 Disintegrates. Yeah, the rest got shuffled in by Twister.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Untap. Draw. Ancestral myself.
Yep. You could Ancestral me, you know.
Right, I could.
Try to deck me or something.
Demonic Tutor.
Oh, yep. That might seal my fate. It's either a counterspell or something really not good for me.
Crack the Lotus for white.
Yep.
Divine Offering on your Chaos Orb with 1 white floating.
Response. It's so the Oracle is. Does it tap Chaos Orb to activate
it? Does.
Like
it's still a mono artifact.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yes, it has a tap symbol in the. Oh, that'd be ridiculous.
So I'll yeah, because then you could never disenchant it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use the Sapphire and activate.
Results.
Okay. I will flip on. I guess it doesn't really matter. Your Felwar Stone.
Okay.
Let's see. Nice.
All right, and with the white floating, COP red.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Cards in hand.
1.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw 4 mana for Suchi.
Sure.
Go ahead.
One card.
1 card. Yep.
Draw. Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Orb.
Yep.
Activate the Chaos Orb.
I am gonna shatter in response.
Okay.
Suchi lives.
For a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know what you tutored for. It could have been Chaos Orb, but I doubt it. Oh no, you got the circle protection.
Twister.
Okay. I have no cards. All right, now the question is going to be, if you don't draw a Time Walk, can I run you out of mana for Circle of Protection? I don't think so, but
I have not yet played a land, so
that's true. And Lotus just got shuffled back in. Come on, good cards.
Maze of Ith.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Okay. End of turn, I'm gonna take a point down to 10 and bolt you.
I'll prevent it.
Okay. Go to my turn. Draw. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 4.
Maze it.
Yep. Let's do... Not a lot I can really do here. I will start with... so 6... Actually, no, that's silly. I have tons of mana. 4 for Jayemdae Tome.
Sure.
And then we'll go 1, 2, and draw.
Yep. How many cards did I give you now?
I have 7 full grip.
Okay.
I'll go 1, 2, 3. Psyblast you.
I'll take 4. I'm at 7.
Okay.
8, sorry.
Yeah, 8. I'll be also down to 8. I guess I should do this now. No, I'm going to take a ton of damage off that. I'll pass.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Not looking good for me.
Ivory Tower.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3,
yep.
4, 5, 6 cards in hand. Go ahead.
Okay, end of turn, I'll take a point down to 7 and shatter the Ivory Tower.
Counterspell.
Yep. Alright, go to my turn. Come on, Chaos Orb. I'll play a city and 4 to draw.
Yep.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. 5 cards. I'll gain 1. I'm at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Time Walk.
Sure.
Move to my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll gain 1 again. I'm at 10. Draw. Insurance.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Well, that's something. I'll play a volcanic, and I'll go 2 and a red, and wheel.
Cards in hand.
5.
That's fine.
Okay.
Chaos Orb,
Discarding.
Tundra, City of Brass, Swords of Plowshares, Counterspell.
Yep. You got 2 X spells and a red blast from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna gain you a lot of life off that tower, but I can't do nothing. All right, I'll tap 2 and yeah, draw off the tome.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go 6 floating 2 Jambay tome.
Sure.
All right, so 2 floating and then 2 more. I'll draw off of it.
Yep.
We'll go 1 and 2 colorless, so float a colorless, time walk.
Counterspell.
Yep. Okay, so let's go. I have 1 colorless floating still. This is too many lands. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 Jayemdae Tome.
Wow.
It's a lot of books. So I still have 1 floating. I'm gonna take. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take 2 damage down to 5, and Time Twister.
Response.
Mm-hmm.
You're tapped out, correct?
I am. Yep. Nothing floating.
Okay. And you've played a land?
I have.
I will Divine Offering the untapped book.
Okay.
And I'll gain 4.
So I'll gain... Oh, yeah, you gain 4.
I gain 4. 14.
Yep.
And that resolves.
All right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will pass it back.
End step. I'm going to ancestral myself.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards in hand, beginning my upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll gain 5.
Yep.
I'm at 19. And then I'll draw. Where are you at?
I'm at 5.
Scrubland.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Eye of Wormsbygor.
So remind me what that one does.
3/6. None of my creatures that aren't eyes can attack. All right.
Okay.
And then it can't be blocked except by walls.
Okay. Sounds good.
Pay 2 for a Felwar Stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will Time Walk.
Sure.
And I'm going to disenchant your Su-Chi during my end step.
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
Gonna take a big old bunch of burn.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I did have an out there. I was trying to find Brain Geyser. Oh boy. Dang, those are fun. It's Evil Eye. So he's a 3/6 that can't be blocked, essentially?
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
3/6 for 5 can't be blocked. Except by walls.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Not a lot of walls in this format, so.
Yeah. Except for maybe Joseph's decks.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, because all of his Diamond Valley decks.
Mm-hmm. Was that game 1 or are we 1-1?
That was game 2. It's 1-1.
Okay.
I didn't have an opponent round 1 because it's supposed to be Joe.
Oh yeah, because you were against Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So regardless, I'd like to finish this one out if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. I want to finish this one out. I want to see. I'm really curious to see how other people built Tron. I didn't get to see Michael's brew.
Yeah, it's a little weird. He's got so many things going on, a bunch of one-ofs and things. It's kind of tough. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll be on the play.
Okay.
Wow, that hand's bad.
Okay, I will keep this one.
Okay. Better hand, please. Yeah, sure. I'll bottom this.
Okay.
I will go Power Plant and pass.
Okay. Draw. Islands. Ivory Tower. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Yep.
Mine, pass turn.
Untap, I gain 2. Draw. Play land. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Volcanic pass.
Upkeep, I'll gain 2. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Plains, go ahead.
We'll go island, or volcanic island, and jam day.
I'll respond. I'm going to ancestral myself.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Jam day can resolve.
All right, go ahead.
Untap. 8 cards, so I'll gain 4. 28.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Desert. Sapphire. Sorry, that's not sapphire. That's an emerald. Lotus. Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Activate the Chaos Orb on your JMD Tome. Use my tower.
Yep. Nice.
Cards in hand?
4.
Okay. COP red.
Yep.
Crack Lotus for blue. Twister.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, I don't have to show you. Yep. You get to gain some life off that tower.
Yeah. Pretty good against you.
Yeah. The old fireball strategy doesn't really work so well, especially when I don't have disenchants against COPs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. I'll play a tower, so I'll have Tron.
Okay.
And again, I can't really do a whole lot with it. Let's go 4 mana for a Suchi.
Yep.
We'll go Bolt You.
Okay. I'll take 6. I'm at 22.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. With the trigger on the stack, I'm going to ancestral myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. So I'll gain 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then draw for turn. Scrubland. Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Tower.
Oh no. Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. We'll draw. Go to combat 4.
Inside combat, I'm going to Divine Offering.
Sure.
I'll gain 4.
I'll take 4 from burn.
Yep.
31 to 16.
Yep, 31
I'll
to
play a volcanic and pass.
6 cards in hand, so I'll gain 4. 35.
Oh boy.
Draw for turn. Evil Eye.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'll play Volcanic. And let's go. I'll have to think here. Red. Yeah, okay. I'm going to tap 5 and cast a Recall for 2.
Can I see your graveyard real quick?
Yeah, it's 2 bolts and a Suchi.
2 bolts and a Suchi, huh? Sure.
Okay, I'm going to discard a City and a Suchi and get back the 2 bolts.
Sure.
This is definitely going to backfire when you inevitably have the counterspell with the Island and Tundra, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Bolts, the Evil Eye.
Bolt resolves.
Round timer ended.
Bolt, the Evil Eye.
Okay, man down.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that was turn 0. I will untap. This will be turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll gain 2 and 2. I'll gain 4. Draw for turn. 1 card in hand.
Yep.
Okay. Tundra.
I'll keep track of the turns.
Felwar Stone. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw.
Turn 2.
Yep. Turn 2. I'll play a book.
Sure.
And pass.
End step. I will Divine Offering your book.
Sure. I'll draw in response.
Yep. I gained 4, so I'm at 43.
Yep, your go.
Untap. Upkeep. 4 cards. Draw. Turn 3. Land. Go ahead.
All right. 4. Draw. Go.
All right. Turn 5. Draw. City of Brass. And I will pass.
All right. So we do a flip off now, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. So we just whoever loses the flip first wins, or whoever.
It's baseball rules. It's like innings. So
Okay.
whoever goes first, if they make it, then the second person needs to make it. If they miss it, then the other person can win with 1 flip.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think that if we had enough time, that this ends up being my game, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I'm gonna move my mic. Can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Twitch chat, just so you're aware, there are no draws in Old School Magic. So here's what we're going to do: is we're going into a sudden death Chaos Orb flip off. It's like baseball rules. It's like innings in baseball. So if the first player makes it, the second player has to make it, or they're done. All right. So. Okay. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first. This will be my first flip off.
I have to bring out a Evil Eye of Wormsbygor because that's the
All right.
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yep.
Hit. Barely, but it's a hit.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. Okay, hit.
Okay. Miss.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice.
That's yours.
GG.
Mm-hmm.
That was not as long of a flip off as I thought it was going to be.
No, the longest one I've had is 9.
I've heard people, once you get past like a certain number, like 20 or so, they increase it to 2 feet instead of 1 feet.
That makes sense.
Is that true?
I mean, you might as well, because I mean, you could have just kept on playing Magic at that point. So.
Yeah. Nice. I just had 4 blasts against you.
Yeah. I had more than that.
Super sweet deck though, with the circles in the board and the ivory towers. Were the ivory towers main?
No.
Okay.
They are also part of the sideboard. All right, so I brought in 2 towers, 2 circles, a second divine offering because I have one in the main, dust to dust, and 2 blue glass. So I brought in 8 cards.
Nice. Yep, all I had was the blasts. The first player that I played against today was also Tron, but he had Blood Moon in the board, and he totally got me with it.
I'm not sure why, if you're playing Tron, you would have Blood Moon in your board, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even have it, and I'm base red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Well, sweet games.
Yeah.
This was a pretty fun league, even though we had only not enough people.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I will catch you back in the Discord, I guess.
Yep, sounds good. All right, talk to you later. All right, chat. Well, we didn't have that great of a night, but had fun. I definitely think that one would have gone in my favor had we had enough time. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, if you have not done so yet, please vote for what I play next week. All right, I'm here because I love to play old school Magic, but I also like the fact that you guys are enjoying the games. Even people who don't normally play old school Magic, I appreciate everything. So what we're going to do is, because I have not yet taken a break, I'm going to take a break of at least a minute or so, and then I am going to go use the bathroom, and then I'm going to take a look at the poll results, and we'll do a recap on the deck. Stay tuned. All right. I appreciate everybody staying in and sticking around. Didn't do so hot tonight, but that's okay. All righty. We had some fun today. I got to do some cool things. So, Evil Eye of Orms by Gore is what you guys voted for. So, this was the deck that I ended up running based on that. Now, it wasn't didn't have the greatest record. We only really played 2 rounds, so our one win was because an opponent didn't show up, but still had some fun. So that's all we can hope for, is to have a little bit of fun when we get to play Magic. So okay, so what would I change? Well, I wouldn't run Evil Eye of Orms by Gore in this kind of deck. Also, I had considered running an Armageddon style deck, so like an Armageddon style, except for having Evil Eye as the finisher instead. But maybe that's what I should have done, and especially since the decks that I lost to were all the 2 decks that I lost to were Tron based decks. So it happens. It's not that big of a deal. We went 1-2 on the nights. But I'm hoping everybody had a good time. Hoping everybody enjoyed it. Again, remember that because of the Summer Derby, I will be streaming at some odd times in the next few days, next few weeks. Alrighty. So what happens is I'm going to get it's a batch system. So I'll get 4 of my opponents and their information, and then we'll coordinate and play those 4 matches at some time between the 26th of June and the 6th of July. And then the second batch, everything will be calculated, and the opponents will be based on what record is. So if I'm 2-2, then all my opponents will also be 2-2, roughly. So this is going to be the largest derby. Derbies happen twice a year, once in the summer and once in the wintertime. So there's going to be well over 200 people in this event. Alrighty, and I hope that I can be playing in the top 16 July 22nd through the 31st, but we'll see what happens. So deck construction is Atlantic banned and restricted list, with the addition of Charizard being restricted because they are untimed matches. So, yep. Regular reprints apply. American reprints are pretty lenient, but no proxies. Which proxies are allowed on the Tuesday night gauntlet, but no proxies during the Derby series. They suggest that we have spectators. So guess what? We're going to be streaming all of our matches, and as soon as I have the info, I will contact all of my opponents, and I will set up a time that I can play them. So, all right. For those wondering about old school matches, the formats: Pacific, Eternal Central, Atlantic, and Swedish are the main ones that are played. Pacific allows infinite number of Plague Rats, but the deck still isn't any better by having that many Plague Rats. Eternal Central is what Paladin Magic is based off of, with some additional things that are banned and restricted. Atlantic will be for the Derby. You see that it's got the most number of cards that are unrestricted. And then Swedish, we don't play that much over here. Now there's some Swedish webcam games and webcam tournaments, but Swedish banned and restricted list is the most restrictive of all, which Charizard and Shop and Strip Mine, whatever. But they also don't allow for reprints, so that means that collector's edition cards and a bunch of the they don't even allow foreign cards, so that would mean that you wouldn't be able to play Italian Legends cards either. So basically, most of my cards would not be legal in the Swedish format. But appreciate everybody sticking around. All right, so let's take a look what the poll results are. All right, it looks like there was a tie between Bazaar Baghdad Reanimator and Field of Dreams Millstone. So that means that I will get to choose. So that being the case, I am going to choose to play Bazaar Baghdad. I'm going to play Reanimator next week. So I thank everybody for sticking around. Again, good news today. Again, my 6-year-old son lost his first tooth. This is a picture of the big smile on his face after doing so. So that was always good. Please, if you have not, make sure that you have the notification set up so that you can know the next time that I'm going to play, because there will probably be games between now and next Tuesday before the next Tuesday Night Gauntlet will be part of the Derby series. What's something that's interesting about that you don't see if you only watch me on Tuesday nights is that I'll be able to use Mind Twist and Library of Alexandria. I'll be able to use Strip Mines. I'll be able to use multiple Mishra's Factories. So, there is definitely going to be a different dynamic to those games as well. So, I appreciate everything. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the Magic as much as I did. I wish that there was a little bit more winning involved, both last week and this week, but can't win them all. So again, I appreciate it. One last look at the Evil Eye deck. All right. So thank you very much. I definitely appreciate it. And then we will be wrapping up. So one thing, didn't really hear much for the sound alerts today, so I'm gonna tell everybody it's official that I suck. All right, didn't do so hot, so that's what happens when you don't do so hot. So why don't we get that long laugh in there? All right, we're gonna get that laugh in there. Yep. Yeah, we're getting that laugh in there because that's I deserve that for the record that I got. So I definitely appreciate everything I appreciate everybody stopping by. I appreciate all the follows, the likes, the subs. Again, follow me on Instagram, follow me on friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and you'll know my schedule, and I will let everybody know as soon as I hear from my Derby opponents what I'm going to be doing for my Derby schedule. So thank you very much. You guys all have a great night. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to putting on some more old school Magic here soon. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to raid my friend. A friend of mine is playing Call of Duty right now, so why don't we go in and we are going to, if you don't know KJ is the owner of Convergence Games in Oswego. So we are going in to his stream. So appreciate it, everybody. And you all have a wonderful night.